that I have enough space for this. I should have enough space. It should be fine. All right.
We could maybe pause at once this game's done.
So what I was gonna do was that because we are very close to the end, like we are within an hour of finishing. So because Colin's obviously not here right now, which I guess is fine. He wasn't here for the beginning part of Little Nightmares, so we'll just like finish up. But then in between, we'll take a little bit of a break. I'll be like, hey, Colin, we're starting the pathless. Get in here. And I'm literally going to like shut down the stream and then turn it back on again. So that way I have the 2 separate VODs.
Yeah.
All right. Lawrence, you are all set to go.
All right.
New game. Oh, God. I would go bananas.
All right, back from the top, boys. Oh yeah, we're immediately starting.
You gotta run, Lawrence.
And we tried to hide before, so we're just.
And
gonna
he
go.
immediately teleported to you. Are you really slow?
I guess so.
Oh, go to where she is. Yeah.
Ooh, I don't like this. There's a little bit of a delay.
Oh God, that is very upsetting. Oh, she's hiding somewhere. Hide under the bed. Where? What? That 6? That's not a good hiding spot.
You are very visible, 6.
Oh God.
Oh.
Oh my God,
Oh
he's
no!
like
Grab her or something.
Lawrence. Oh, it's like
No.
Oh my God.
all right. Well, you gotta go save 6 again. Oh, and look, it's the left behind.
Oh,
Lawrence, go
was
collect it.
him.
It's your collectible.
Oh God. That's a bit morbid.
No. Oh. Not collectible anymore.
So based on the Steam trading cards that I earned from the last session, that I then
Bless
that I then sold, that guy's name is the Thin Man.
Well, that's rather fitting.
I'm about to say he's quite thin. I liked calling him TV guy though.
TV guy.
Do you think they went back into the TV?
I think so. I think the idea is that you're gonna have to go into the TV to rescue her.
Oh man, going to the realm of TV, man. Ooh, all right, going straight in.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh, are those the people watching?
I guess so, maybe.
Ugh.
Gotta remember to eat
All
this
right.
banana during the break.
You need a banana break.
During the break, not now. There you go. Look at that.
all right.
God, everything's so wet.
Oh, could we be potentially transporting like through the TVs we've seen up until now?
Oh, maybe.
That would be really cool.
Ooh. Okay, we're just teleporting.
Oh, and now
Okay, so I do this, and I go back to
yeah,
TV
that's-
teleportation.
That's video games there. Oh yeah. Oh, that. All right, that's kind of funny. I don't know. I feel like a lot of the tension of this scene has been lost with the intervening week.
Perhaps. But this is fine.
This is fine.
We're still somewhat panicking.
We? I never
You're not-
panic.
You never panic. Sorry.
I
Me and
was-
Lauren,
I was
freeze.
the normal human
I was
being
completely level-headed the entire time.
Oh no,
then
I don't
proceeds
like.
All right,
to
right
insert
there,
the
jump.
time when Jack screamed.
Do it.
Huh?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Are you
Right.
editing the video? No, I don't think so. So what I'm gonna do is
No,
I'm
it would
actually
be
gonna
funny.
cut to a montage where I take because I have separate audio tracks, so I can just mute you, and I will just be like, oh, this is so easy. You guys are all babies for being scared. And see, I'm gonna take that audio and I'm gonna overlay it over the scenes where I may or may not have been panicking last week. And that way I'll sound like a cool guy and you guys will sound like dweebs.
Sure.
Oh,
Lawrence!
Ugh.
What, you
Lawrence,
asked
what
him
have you
to come?
done?
I will say there's a tiny bit of delay in the controls, but it's fine.
Excuses. So you remember how last week when we were playing
There
this,
you go.
we had like a thing of like, oh, is this a prequel or a sequel or whatever? Apparently
Right.
the ending has some pretty definitive evidence to suggest where this takes place chronologically. I do not know the ending. Obviously, I didn't spoil it for myself. However, based on the like YouTube thumbnails that I've seen, I don't think I'm gonna like the answer.
I
Oh no.
I think I know what you mean, because for some reason, despite the fact I have never researched Little Nightmares 2, there was a thumbnail in my YouTube recommendation.
Yeah.
It was like,
I've been getting a
this
lot
is
of
a
them.
spoiler alert, but here's the picture in the thumbnail. I'm like, I'm gonna
Well,
forget
I mean
about
that
this.
showed up in your recommendations because like all of these services are like tied together, right? So like because we
Right.
were streaming on Twitch and you were there, like it recognizes your voice. You
I
know,
hate that.
it's like, oh, you know this, you love it. So I think you oh, turn on the remote to turn it on. I was just about to say you got to turn on this TV somehow.
How do you interact with stuff again?
Oh, people might rush in.
Oh, I just. Oh, okay.
Oh, it's like
Like,
oh. Oh, maybe
like
it's like the
the.
flashlight. Maybe you got to turn it on like the flashlight.
He just put it away.
There you go.
There you go.
I had to remember what button it was.
All right, you gotta go through quickly before someone comes out and murders you. All right, so now your new ability is to turn TVs on and off. Turn that one off. See if you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's
Right.
notified by that red dot.
So you are definitely going to have to use that in the boss fight against the Thin Man.
Yeah.
Somehow. You can turn that one on.
If we could just turn off the tall man, that'd be good.
Can I even do it, or do I have to?
No, I think that's a
Yeah.
place to come back.
Oh, I don't like
This is
that.
like a mailroom.
Sound.
Ooh, that jump though.
Is there anything there? No, it is not a place of interest. Hold on, let me turn up my screen. Be a little brighter. Hello? Right. How can I be of service?
Hello! And there's just a Thin Man just standing there.
Yeah.
What a weird aesthetic.
I don't think I can jump this.
I mean, you're obviously gonna have to go down, but...
Oh my god!
I'm a god! Oh, there's the TV.
The TV.
But
I'll
wouldn't
just
that just
teleport
take
me
you to
back.
the...
Just have a
Yeah, wouldn't that just
universal-
take you back to the
Yeah.
other room?
Let's look
Oh,
around.
move
hold
that.
on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Grab it and then... Ah.
Oh.
Although there is a thing on the left that you should check out before you leave.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a hole in the wall. Yeah, that. What's that?
Yeet. Oh, yeet.
Ah, there you go.
Oh man, that long neck teacher comes back.
Hello! It's
Oh god. Come on, keep going. You
All right, you're back here.
okay? Oh, there's
Oh.
more.
Oh, it's a hat.
Okay.
Oh,
And
right, because
awesome.
equip collectible hats at the pause menu. I forgot that there's like super collectibles that we've been missing.
Is this the first hat that we got? In this
Yes,
playthrough?
every chapter has apparently had 2.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. Male hat man. And I guess we just gotta go back.
Those must be super hidden hats.
They are.
Mm.
They saw I saw a thumbnail for a video that was like one of those classic like red circles with an arrow pointing, and
Oh,
it was,
yeah.
and it was either they were completely making shit up, which is possible because it's YouTube, or
Right.
legit it was like in the forest, like right as we started, there was like a burlap sack that you could pick up. It's like,
Oh my
excuse you?
god. Maybe we should have just started over, Lawrence.
No, I want to
Like a
get to
new
the
game from the
pathless.
start.
You know how long I've waited to play the pathless?
You don't understand. Hats.
Understand? Do you Lawrence?
Oh.
It's cool. I played Hat in Time. I am master in 3D platforming.
All right, cut to segments of that video where Lawrence
Yeah.
is just jumping into oblivion.
Most particularly that one level where there's like a bunch of wires and I kept fucking falling.
Ooh, I like it when you fuck up clotheslines like that. Cool.
Oh.
So the
Yeah,
next
it's like-
thing on my list of like personal whatever like video production stuff, because now I have audio split for recordings, right? I got that down. We got a schedule down. Like I'm getting this stuff better over time. I don't like that.
Oh,
Me
do you
neither.
have to potentially get them
Oh,
away
turn
from
off the TV.
TV? But then you're gonna have to
I
like
wanna
hide.
hide first.
I mean, you're hiding right
Actually,
now.
we'll see what this happens.
She knew where you
geez,
were.
after me.
That's not-
Okay.
That's not fair. How
That
did
is
she
a-
know where you were?
But that is also a very weird way of you dying. I don't.
She
The
just
heck
has
did she
like she
do?
just has like a hole in her head, and she just like sucked out your soul.
Yeah, it's giving me some 9 memories.
Oh, that's a good point. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the cockroaches from
Gotta have.
Infinity Train. Well, she seems distracted. Maybe you can just go by.
Yeah.
Maybe we just proved the point, I guess, that you can turn it on.
Am I able to go in front of her? Because there's no way she'll turn around, yeah?
Yeah, I think once
I think
that's
she's
on.
like full on distracted.
Open the
What
refrigerator.
about
Yeah, shove her in the fridge and close the
what
door.
about not sneaking?
The oven. There you go.
Oh,
the
the
oven.
oven. Well, I'm afraid if you go in the oven, she's gonna like close it and turn it on. Oh, you can open this.
Oh.
And there's boxes. Oh, you can
That's
climb
probably
that.
how you climb up. Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh man, it's so dark.
Oh, I hate that noise. Oh, you could turn it off from here.
Ah,
Or at least you pulled it
Uh,
out. Yeah, look, you can turn it off.
there you go.
So she'll be like, what the fuck?
Oh, and she knows exactly where I am.
She can't get you.
Oh,
Okay.
I
don't know
wonder
how I
if
Wait,
this
feel
is what
about
we're
that.
actually supposed to do.
I'm about to say, we also don't know why we would do that. We know that we can.
You want to just turn it back on?
Maybe I'll say just turn it back on and see if she's like, okay.
we are in for a treat, boys.
You can't turn
Not
it
turning
back, on?
No.
Oh, shit. Alright, well, if you die, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't even... Actually, we should identify what our objective is. First.
We're jumping into the danger.
Well, she's coming.
Oh,
She got
Oh,
you, apparently.
they got me.
That counts.
That was.
Alright, let's just
yeah.
leave the TV on until we identify why we would need her to leave.
Yeah.
Because we can. It's actually really easy to make her leave. In fact.
But it
thing
feels
is,
like
when
it
she
almost feels like she's
leaves-
got auto lock too. So
Yeah.
maybe we.
I wonder
Assume-
I wonder if there's like a thing where like, because right, like she seems distracted by like a non-existent like TV signal. I wonder if the in-universe explanation is that when you use the remote to turn it off, she like hears the remote, right? So she
Oh,
like
perhaps.
knows where you
Ah,
are.
interesting.
Look, you
Wait,
can just
maybe we
leave.
just
We just leave?
Oh, you have to go. Oh, you have to go out the window.
Oh.
Oh, and look that. Oh, that TV's on. Oh, turn that on and then go through the
Okay.
TV that she's looking at.
You'll be fine with that, yeah?
I don't know. Maybe.
You
Let's
don't
see.
have to.
Right. Excuse me?
Nope,
Oh,
she doesn't like it. All right. So don't.
Right, so
Okay,
there
so
you go.
now we know But you weren't able to turn the TV on before, right?
Maybe it was
No.
just the position he was in.
Maybe.
I don't actually think you're supposed to
Excuse me.
do that then.
So I think what you're supposed to
Which-
do is you're supposed to go outside, turn on that TV first, and then climb up the refrigerator to turn this off. She'll like leave, and then you come back down. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. 'Cause she
as soon as he
auto-targets,
got
yeah.
on the fridge, she just came back and came
Maybe
after
I need
him.
a hiding place.
Yeah, but she comes so quickly.
True.
Also,
Oh, yeah,
is the
'cause
window?
We would have no way.
I'll say the window's not open, so you can't.
No,
use
could
that.
you? I don't know. Did you try jumping just on the counter? Okay, well, proceeds
Oh,
to.
there you go.
Yeah, the window's closed, so you can't use that.
Oh.
But you can turn it on from here. You can see the light.
Oh yeah.
Wait, if this is on, if that TV's on,
Oh!
will she try to get out?
Wait, yeah, about to say, if you turn off
What?
the other TV now, will she run over to either the window or the balcony to then just stare?
Oh, okay.
Well, get on
Okay.
top of
The refrigerator,
yeah, the corner you had before.
the corner where she couldn't get you. That's interesting. Saba,
Yeah.
someone in chat.
Oh,
Moderator.
I'll get to that in a sec.
Moderator.
HG Scotland.
Is this what you want representing you, Scotland?
HG Scotland, sure. You need the light to be on.
Oh
I
man,
don't see no light.
the angle's a little
Oh,
odd.
there you go.
There you go.
All
There
right,
you
let's
go.
see if she comes for you or if she goes to the screen. Yeah, there you go. She went to
there
the
you go.
screen. So now that she's distracted by that, you can go down, turn on that TV, and then come out.
Yeah.
All right. So now we just know that. Now we just know that the citizenry wants to watch TV.
I thought we saw that earlier.
I mean, yeah, but now we know that like all they care about is whether or not a screen's on. Thank you.
I mean, the last guy just shoved his face in.
The last guy just, like tried to enter the realm of the TV and shattered the screen, which is fucked.
And shattered his face.
Correct.
And shattered his life.
Also correct.
From Lawrence clearly jumping on him multiple times. He is clearly dead.
Oh yeah.
So do you think? Wait.
Okay.
I have a question. So clearly, this
Yeah.
guy, you're gonna turn that one on, and he's gonna like turn right after you turn off his. But if you turned this one on, and then went all the way back down, do you think you would teleport to this one?
Probably not. I would.
I would assume these are
so.
connected together, right? Because of
Yeah.
video
Yeah,
games.
they're probably just doubles.
Yeah. So just turn this
Link.
one on first, and
But
then turn the guys off.
That
See?
would be hilarious if you could manipulate it that way.
So I would like to make a brief prediction. When you turn his off, I'm going to assume he's going to rush towards it and fall.
That sounds like a safe bet.
I'm assuming you're about to murder this man's.
Oof.
Pretty safe.
Yep.
Pretty safe prediction. Because
Yeah.
the other lady had a physical wall that stopped her.
Yeah.
The guy had Jack Diddley and squat pedal.
Oop. Oh.
Oh, busted even.
All right. Cool.
Oh,
They're
and
keeping you on your toes.
I'm about to say they break them so that way you can't go back. So
That
the one,
makes
yeah,
sense.
because if they're suspended in the air or if they're broken, you can't go back anymore. It's interesting.
Secret.
Secret?
Tunnel.
Oh god.
So as I mentioned yesterday, I have opted to, or the day before, I've opted to abandon the Portal 2 video because it's not really that interesting, and instead I'm gonna do game night highlights from the what you calls it, the like prior to the listed retail price sessions that we did. Oh.
Holy shit.
Is there a big screen? Oh no, it's just the
It
broadcast
is
tower.
the evil broadcast tower. This is creepy imagery, though.
Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
But why are they just throwing themselves off? Is the signal telling them?
I'm about to say, I'm wondering if they're trying to get towards the signal, but I don't know. It almost feels more appropriate if there would have been like a big Times Square billboard, right?
Can't go around it, Lawrence.
There's even people in the background.
Yeah,
that
they're
blur
also
down.
on. Oh, and there you go.
Looks like we just gotta go down here.
Well,
Yeah,
that's convenient. Also, that cigarette's still lit. So, a person just recently.
Yeah, are you sure we wanted to just turn that on?
I
I mean, who cares? By this point, you did it, Lawrence. So just.
Oh, I was gonna gladly turn it off, just in case.
Just go forward. You got it. Oh, that window's open, isn't it? To the right.
Oh yeah, I believe you, but oh, never mind. Oh,
Can you climb up there? Yes. No.
yeah. I was just
Maybe
looking
so?
around the corners, just in case.
Oh, push this down and then teleport with it.
Oh, I hope it doesn't break. Oh, because it's attached to an antenna.
An
Or
antenna?
not attached to an antenna, attached to a cable.
Woof.
I wonder if they're gonna, in universe, explain why so many of these are like floating. Wait, what? Why'd that hurt?
No,
I mean, I
was
guess
looking
maybe that's
around,
not the correct
'cause I
one.
didn't look
Oh,
around the room
he didn't
yet.
finish.
Oh,
He stopped
yeah.
himself.
I wanted to know if there were secrets, and it looks like there is none.
Secrets tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Tunnel. Oh! Well, thank goodness it just so happened to spin in that direction.
Yeah.
Oh, big lever.
Otherwise, big lever, what do?
Tall man just shows up and he's like, yeah. Oh, all the water is
defeats the
electrified now.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I gotta lead someone here then.
don't like that.
Yeah,
You're probably
not
just
one
gonna have
bit.
to turn off something.
Nope.
Oh,
Are you?
okay.
And the second one.
Get ready, by the way. This is
Oh! Tense. Run!
what about that? There you go. Oh my god, he's so fat. Flip it.
Please.
All right, well you killed him. God, wouldn't that be fucked? Wouldn't that be fucked up if you turned it off and then he started twitching, like getting back?
Yeah.
Yes, Lawrence. 3 times. 3 times is the
3
thing.
times.
This is incredibly fucked.
Well, I mean, he's going to fuck me over.
Oh, you wait. So you think I'm actually right where he's gonna come back? Jump on him, like a spring pad. Boing.
Aha!
Boing. Boing.
I've conquered the beasts. And he starts twitching.
And then
now.
another one
Like,
runs out at you.
Yeah.
No,
My
you needed to do
husband!
it twice.
That's a good point, though. Who boarded these up?
I was just thinking about that.
His TV manager's like, oh gosh, you guys are going a little crazy. I am a little nervous about turning that
So
on.
that's busted.
Yeah, but you need the elevator. Go through that hole first.
Yeah, you probably need to know where the other TV is before you want to like yeet yourself through this one.
Okay,
Oh,
maybe I should have turned on the TV
trash
first.
chute.
Can I climb back up?
No, just jump. Just keep jumping.
Okay.
It'll fall through.
Yeah,
it
I'm
was
just thinking
it
like
was a
maybe I
trash
should have,
chute.
but I didn't turn on the TV.
You want to go to the right? You want to see if there's anything further into the trash
I don't
chute?
want to be in this. Oh yeah, there's a suitcase. You could probably drag that.
Or you can open it?
Or open it, I guess.
How do you? Okay, like that.
It has a thing in it. I don't know what that is. It has an eyeball on it, though.
What is this? An Amazon package or?
I don't know. Offerings to the
Can you
Thin
pick
Man,
up
I
anything
guess.
else in there? I don't know, maybe it was like
Is this a potato or a rock or?
I think it's a
something not
potato.
potato.
Yeah, go grab
All right,
that package.
I'm grabbing my Amazon package.
Maybe there's a way for you to burn it?
Oh, there's the TV.
Ah.
What is that package?
And what's that one? Oh, look, there's a mail slot with the eyeball on it.
Ah.
So put yes.
Uh-huh.
So why is this building all mail?
Maybe it's very simply just a mail building.
You want to throw the mail in, Lawrence? Delivery.
I don't think you
Can't
can
push
move it
this
any
any
closer
further.
because there's a single piece of paper on the ground.
God damn it. Yeah.
That didn't work.
Yeah. Oh, and I can't climb. Oh, whoops. Can't climb. Can't just have to throw it, do I?
Maybe you put that exactly where you need it to be in order to throw it through the
Probably.
mail slot.
Alright, move you out of the way real quick.
Also, we don't know that we actually get anything for this. No, I think
No?
you're right, because it is in the wrong direction, the mail slot.
Maybe I just gotta push it real close then.
Maybe you're also jumping the gun. Maybe you're not supposed to do this yet. Oh, look, there's a diagram of one of the gnomes on that package. Oh.
This feels so unsatisfactory.
It truly does.
Like, it feels like there should be something here. Like the time that I jumped on the dumpster and got on top of that couch.
Yeah, but that's
like
not, that wasn't intentional. It really feels, because that's just a regular mail slot. It really feels like you should be able to just walk up to it and push it through.
Yeah.
Not throw it or anything. But you can't. Oh well.
You can't push the door.
Let's just do the elevator for now and then come back to this.
You might just be jumping the gun and we just... Yeah.
You need the thing. You need the box.
Oh,
Oh, well, the thing is, we didn't even turn on the TV stairs.
Yeah, but he has the elevator here, so he can just bring this up.
It's true. Do you want to bring the package up with you?
Probably not. It seems like the mail slot's what it's needed for. Although, that being said, based on whether or not this is all you need to do, I'm about to say, like, if you turn this one on, why, like, do you need to do this? I wonder. I don't know. You can fit through that, right?
That's all you're gonna get.
There you go. Now climb up on the TV. Yeah, look at that.
Haha.
Oh, I thought it was going
I was
down
just
for
about
a
to say
minute.
we're
I was
going
like,
down.
Oh my God. It's like the fucking water temple in Ocarina of Time. Oh, what's this?
That toy seems like a thing.
Wait, do you think you could have stopped your... Oh, no, never mind. It seems automatic. Okay. Lawrence.
Oh, maybe you can jump out.
He needed to turn on the TV.
Are we stuck?
No, he just flipped it again by accident, I think. Or not flipped it again, but like when it was at the apex, he had to turn on the other TV.
Okay, because I was wondering, I'm like, because we can't technically get out, but you're right, he can.
No, there was
turn
definitely
it
an
on from
opportunity
there.
for him to turn on the other TV to leave, but...
People there, it's
I don't
just like,
think
well,
we have,
just
like, a
in
time
case
limit.
you didn't turn this on.
Oh, you know what I think it is? I think it's you gotta turn on the TV, leave, and then as this thing is descending, yeah, go through. As this thing is descending, jump on top of it, and then you can get to the second floor instead of the bottom floor. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was right. Look, because the switch reactivated itself.
Oh.
So it was because you just kept hanging on it before.
So go back in and then jump on it again.
I don't know if he's gonna have enough time to do this.
Yeah, that's a...
That's pretty tight. Let's see though. All right, now now go. Quick, Lawrence, quick.
Maybe.
Quick, and then get ready to jump towards the screen in a moment.
Oh, I didn't know... Oh,
There you
okay,
go.
I knew it was here too.
Yeah, see, here you go. Now, why are we here? No idea. Also, that's a nightmare. Don't touch that.
That will make noise.
Well, are they attracted by noise?
I think they're attracted
Probably.
by signals. Hello?
Heck.
Oh, there's a
What
hole.
What are you covering up?
The toy
the
just
door
starts
starts
making a bunch
banging.
of noise. Oh,
And the
fuck.
door starts banging, like, no! Bring this
Why are
cool
you
car with
taking
me.
this? Why are you taking this toy car?
Okay, I cannot. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, it's because there's a vent. Alright, fine, I'll get
But we
rid of
can
the toy
see
car.
that, I guess.
Can you pull the bit? Oh, you have to push it.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, no,
just,
let's
Wait, the
electrify you,
floor.
Lawrence.
Sorry, I was looking at the TV, not the
Go up on the
Lawrence.
toilet.
electrical.
Go up on the toilet.
The floor is lava, Lawrence.
And now jump to the bathtub.
Ooh.
Or you can just probably make it
Oh.
to the floor.
But maybe I gotta. Yeah.
You think you can make it to the floor from there?
It looks kind of close.
I was gonna say from here to the bathtub to the sink, but no, Saba's right.
I do be right,
Oh,
though.
I don't have to sneak just yet.
This is probably actually the continuation, Zach. So that's funny. You're like, why are we here? To continue
So
the game.
that's actually kind of fucked because
Oh,
I wanted to
stool.
do the mail slot thing.
I know. But I mean,
You could just go back. Actually, I don't know if you can because you did the vent, right?
oh no, you can. I think you can jump through the hole.
In the vent.
But yeah, the vent. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, about
I
to
was
say I
just
don't think you
thinking-
can.
Yeah, I was just thinking if we didn't go past the vent, we technically could have gone back. Well,
Sorry?
My
What
bad,
jump
Lawrence.
is? Well, it's fine. Because what I'm guessing is that I have to jump back to that toilet. I just want to see if I can make that jump.
Probably not like that.
Probably not.
Oh, there's a plug on the wall.
I don't think he
I-
can reach that
Would I
though.
even be able to reach that?
Yeah, I don't.
Can you reach it from the other side?
Nope.
No, yeah.
Because I need the stool that's
Go to
next
the
TV.
no, climb up onto the.
Oh.
I was gonna say climb up onto the back of the toilet and then jump to the radio because it seems like the radio is the thing that's actually plugged in. Oh, you can make it.
Oh, I can make it. Okay.
You just have to jump better.
In which case,
Hello.
oh,
And look,
I
now
broke
you have
the
this
TV.
super convenient thing to land on.
Nice.
All right, now the TV's fucked up though.
Well, at least I got
Oh, you
the
can use it to
stool.
climb.
Yeah.
Oh, you need the stool. You just murdered this woman
Parkour.
for the stool.
Well, maybe she shouldn't have chased me.
That's a good point.
It was you can chop
Although
that up
I wonder if I wonder what the legal ramifications of this are because you are also there you go. They're all looking at that.
and I
You
hope
are
I dropped
also
safely.
invading that woman's home and then murdered her. Careful.
Dude,
TV's
I
gonna
don't.
turn off in a second. They're gonna chase after you.
Oh no, please. They get short circuits because of the rain.
Oh, I'm super anticipating there being like another chase sequence where there's like a power surge going on or like a rolling blackout. And so like
Yeah.
you have to, as you're running, turn on TVs to distract them, but then the TV's only on for a few seconds.
Oh god,
Oh, shopping cart.
Cared.
where are we shopping?
Shopping
boys?
cart.
Shopping cart.
Oh man. Moves a little funky, just like normal shopping carts.
Did you see that they released a HD 60 FPS remaster of Rick Astley's music video, Never Gonna Give You Up?
They have?
Yeah.
That sounds
Oh my
amazing.
goodness. I want to see
Yes.
that. Oh, that allows me to. It's moving. Oh, it
Nice,
stopped moving.
Lawrence.
Lawrence is very good.
Lawrence, you exceed all expectations.
Oh, I thank you.
This image is what Lawrence is like mentally. He's like, guys, guys, don't be mean. But because they released the 60 FPS like HD, I actually think they put it out in 4K, which is really funny. There's been like a recent renaissance of people doing like remixes of Never Gonna Give You Up, and one of them was shared by Jello Apocalypse on Twitter, and I fucking love it. I'll have to post it here in a second when I go get my phone. But it was Never Gonna Give You Up funk remix.
Funk remix.
Yeah, and the guy. It's just Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up, but then he's playing like the bass at the same time, and it's so good. I'll send it during the intermission.
Oh, I
think
All
that's
right.
oh. Lawrence.
Speaking of videos, that's Lord of the Rings, but every time Sam takes
Yeah.
a new step.
You didn't watch
It's
the whole
so
thing, did
good.
you?
Oh, of course not. That's 9 hours long.
I would watch it.
But
I watched the 7-hour Death Stranding review. I'd watch the 9-hour Lord of the Rings, because I actually can't remember the last time I fully watched the Lord of the Rings. It might have been when I was like 15.
ooh, that's quite a bit ago. Also, I hope this doesn't lead me.
Oh,
okay.
turn it off. There you go. So now the whole thing's
There you
not
go.
electrified anymore.
Wait, is it on a timer?
It might be a timer.
That looks like a timer.
Give it a
Let me
second.
see how long it takes.
I mean, even if you died, you'd come back here probably.
Stay it safe. Maybe it's fine.
I think you're good.
Right?
Yeah. Just go.
It immediately turns. Can you just jump on it?
Ah!
Ah.
I mean, there's no ticking or anything, right? Usually that's the universal sign of video game. Oh, you could turn that on. And go somewhere?
No, I can't turn it on. Probably
It's
we
because
turn off.
we're
Oh, I
powered
need
on?
the cart. Hold on.
You need the cart, and then also it needs power.
But do I even need the TV? It looks like there's a path. No, that path doesn't lead anywhere.
So because of all the talks of sea shanties last night, I listened to like an hour-long playlist of just sea shanties while I was in the shower. I didn't listen to the whole hour, obviously, but there was a lot of them in there, and it was pretty good. But I'm not gonna lie, a lot of sea shanties are kind of just whatever. But fucking Christ, Wellerman's so good.
I guess that's why Willerman became popular out of all the others.
It has a more definitive rhythm to it, I guess,
Yeah.
compared to a lot of other sea shanties that I was listening to.
Oh, true.
I think you gotta turn the power back on.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe you just have to set the cart up in a way that you can jump all of this.
Oh, right. Now if you go back around, now instead of coming down here, you can jump like towards the place where you came in,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
from up there you can reach it.
Is the cart close enough? Can you jump on the cart though?
Well, no. Because look, so what he's gonna do, go back through to the power switch. He's gonna jump like away from the screen as opposed to the right, and then he'll be able to just come around to jump on the shopping cart. Although I'm surprised that they didn't make it so that way the shopping cart is also electrified. It is made of metal.
Yeah, fine. Pretty cool.
Oh, it's okay. Who cares about science?
Oh,
Not
maybe I
me.
don't even have to
There
time the
you go.
jump. I just do this.
Yeah. See. And now, if you
Charge.
now instead of and then just jump up there. That's really
Oh,
far.
maybe I put it too far.
That's why I said is the cart had to jump up.
Maybe I
far.
should have tested it.
Well, it
before
needs
I,
to. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. But it also needs to be close enough to the TV for you to make it there.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
So your
maybe you gotta
jumping
readjust.
distance is about the drain,
I think the
and then just rotate it, so
looks
it's
off.
horizontal.
Yeah, but I don't think you need the. Oh, and you can make it horizontal. That's a good point.
Yep.
it's a little tricky to control, but I will try my best to make it horizontal.
Turn off. Lawrence
Alright.
doesn't know how to control a shopping cart.
Lawrence doesn't know.
Lawrence. Law.
Law. L-
I don't think I can get any shorter than that.
You just a breath like
Saba. Sob. Sa. S.
Nice.
we're comedians, don't you know that?
Of course.
I was getting into a really toxic mindset the other day because
Wait a second. Oh, never mind. I thought I could turn on the TV. It was
Oh,
glowing
so
red.
so that red light means that you could reach it from here, but you need to, but it has no power.
Yeah.
Okay, that
Nice.
seems fine. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit of better aiming, and I think you got it.
Let me just test it one more time.
There you go. You got
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Pretty good.
But I was getting
time
into
for a
kind of a
live test.
toxic mindset the other day because I was thinking about it, and I was like, given some relatively extreme, like outliers, I feel like as internet personalities, which we really aren't, but like as internet personalities, I feel like our little group is at least on par with like 70% of like big successful streamers on Twitch. Cause it's like, and I
Yeah.
love the guy. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know if either of you are familiar with RT Gaming, but I checked out his Twitch stream yesterday where he was just playing Fable 3, and
Yeah.
99% of the stream was him just quietly playing the game and occasionally reacting to something someone said that was funny in chat. That was it. I was like, I could do that. That's super easy. But then the distinction between, him and me is that he's been doing this for 7 years.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's all about right because I think there's an audience for quote unquote anything, right? Just as long as you find them.
well, I'm about to say, like, I don't think that it's necessarily the distinction of, I think you gotta climb on the thing and then climb out the window. I don't think that it's necessarily a distinction of, like, I don't know. It's really just like because YouTube and Twitch are so.
Oh God,
Dude,
look,
they're
they're all
all
hiding
just
behind the fence.
because
Oh,
they
yeah,
can
they're
hear the
all-
TV, but they can't see it. So they're probably gonna start chasing you.
Well, not.
Turn that one on.
Is that not going to release the horde?
When he turns off the other one, it will.
Well,
Het?
Hey.
Can we climb up anywhere?
So I'm wondering if when you turn off the other TV, the torrent of people is going to create like a pile of bodies for you to climb through that window.
and I can't hide.
We'll
I'm
break through the
guessing.
window.
So I'm just gonna hope that they don't attack me.
I think they're going to go after the other TV.
First and foremost, the TV.
That was more passive than I thought.
I'm about to say, I expected all the people at the here.
Oh, maybe it'll.
After seeing
Oh,
the
we can
first
turn it.
one.
Ah, okay.
Oh, and now you can teleport in.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah, they should
Oh,
be.
They are coming
yeah.
in, though. So now you're inside. Oh, and they're pissed.
Oh, I broke it.
Lawrence, you fool. Oh, here's the chase scene I was talking about.
Yep. Except without the TVs. Move.
You say with a bunch of TVs right here.
It's cool.
It's okay. They're now pacified. Maybe.
Yeah, but say, why are they
Unless
still
they're
coming
not.
for you? Oh, it's because there's so many of them. They're just pushing each other.
And they broke the TV.
Through the TV, through the TV.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Well, that was a chase
Alright.
sequence.
Not a
Interessante.
problem. Oh, come on. Come on, buddy. I just need you. Oh, this is a
This
very
seems
dark
familiar. Oh, and it's the axe in the wall. Oh, and look, there she is.
room. 6.
Pull her out.
Oop.
Come on, Lawrence.
Come on, Lawrence.
There you
Nope,
go.
Thin Man's like, nah, this is mine.
No!
Oh, do you hear her scream? Oh, and the Thin Man's coming.
He is coming.
You try to come
Alright.
out.
Oh, turn it off.
No, I
too late
don't-
for
I
that.
don't-
Oh, no, you got the axe.
axe,
The axe, Lawrence.
I'm out of here.
Whack it.
Oh, excuse me, game.
Lawrence.
Shenanigans.
Lawrence. Lawrence is
I
dead.
don't think we're gonna make it.
Shenanigans.
Lawrence,
Oh.
I can't believe you. Why would you make the axe bounce off the door like that, you fool?
I didn't know the axe was made out of rubber.
All right, I think you gotta do that whole thing again.
Yeah. I'll start it. Alright,
You jerk. Give
what a
her
jerk.
back. Set it.
Get ready to grab the axe. Also, don't let the axe just come flying at you.
That's how I die. Alright, stay at a distance this time and swing.
If you do this, can he come through the door?
I would assume so.
All right, go.
I think that's it.
Maybe drop
Drop
this.
the axe.
Oh, he just opened the door!
He is pretty.
Oh,
no!
you
Lawrence,
can kind of
come
see his face
on.
too. He just looks
Oh,
like
yeah,
a businessman.
He's just a dude.
I'll be honest. Man, my muscle memory was telling me, it was like, oh, press X to speed up the climbing.
To like jump up the thing.
yeah, like from other games.
Yeah, that's
My
fair.
God.
Man, I just wish you didn't have to do this part every time.
Yeah. Just start us off with the like right here.
Yeah, but say, because you have to do that every time, and it's not hard to do.
Yeah.
All right, Lawrence, focus, stay calm,
And remember, you're playing Little Nightmares, not another game.
and not literally any other platformer.
Stay frosty.
Stay frosty.
I do like him just opening the door. It's really funny.
Climb. Go.
Lawrence.
Was I not fast enough?
No, you jumped twice without like actually climbing the thing.
I'll jump once
I saw
without
twice.
actually climbing the thing. Saba, what do you see?
Saba, what did you
Oof.
see once or twice?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, there
Let's
is
just say,
Surprise!
yeah.
You see,
I was
Saba,
looking
you see
something up.
Lawrence. I was rewatching the VODs for Portal 2, and I'm gonna throw Saba under the bus because she was really upset with you for not being there for the beginning of Portal. Because she's like, oh, I was there supporting Hat in Time, but Lawrence can't support Portal 2. You see?
I was there though.
You were there for the
So-
latter. You were there for the latter half. You weren't there for the first half.
Okay. I was looking something up. I had to remind myself.
There you go. Now you did it.
Big climbs. Oh, gotta keep going.
I think he's gone.
Whee!
Since, like, the...
He just like teleports through the wall.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Like, dude,
The
I am TV man.
power is gone.
Oh.
Oh my god, he's above you. He's gonna reach out and grab you.
I was about to say, that's a hole for a hand if I've ever seen one.
Like this. Stop! Jesus Christ, Lawrence. Video games.
Oh my god.
Lawrence is
my
just gonna
goodness,
walk
this-
straight into him.
Oh, there you go. He just teleported away.
I'm back! No.
You thought.
Remember to wait every single time you see.
I understand video game logic because I am Mr. Video Game. That's how
Mr.
he gets you.
Game.
Mr. Game and what?
According to the Among Us videos, Grant is Mr. Game. Oh, he's definitely gonna come out of this hole at you. Go quickly, Lawrence. There you go.
Oh, wow. That's
He-
some terrifying
He
imagery.
do be coming though.
He's gonna teleport closer if you don't move.
Like
There you
that.
go. Exactly as I said.
And you gotta pull this. Lawrence, quicklier, please. Go! Lawrence!
Ah! There you go. Cool. I'm gonna fall and I'm gonna slide.
Jump!
And I'm gonna jump
Nice.
and I'm gonna grab.
Wait, is that a fucking? Is this a fucking subway
train?
car?
This is a train.
Why is it up so high?
Well, back in the hospital, we did see beds strung up in a.
There's a lot about to say. There's a
Strangely
lot of
large
stuff
room.
hanging in this game.
Yeah.
TVs, vertical subways. Oh, he's coming for you. Lawrence, run!
Dude, how does he know where we is? I don't.
Because you are his
I
son.
don't know.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's also fast because he teleports. What a cheater.
It's like that thing of which one would you rather have, the ability to fly or the ability to teleport? It's like the ability to teleport, obviously. It's just your power, but better.
To be fair, though, flying sounds cool. I think I might.
Yeah,
choose that
flying,
over
like, just
teleporting.
the idea of flying sounds more enjoyable, though, you know?
You are both absolute fools.
I swung backwards.
Oh!
Lawrence.
Wow.
Lawrence.
I was trying to just drop down, my dude.
Listen, I got your homework
Oh, thank
rubric
God.
here. I can see that. Oh,
We just started running!
Yeah,
He
he
got
starts
us.
off real close to me already. All right, All right.
I'm grading
Run,
Lawrence's
Forrest,
performance.
Lawrence.
Right now, he's at a B minus.
That's passing.
It is
What's
still
that?
passing.
Let go, let go.
Yeah, there you go. Lawrence.
Oh no.
Lawrence, you absolute goon.
Slide!
Oh, let him go.
Oh!
Definitely not how that works, but sure.
Haha, you can't teleport over to me. Wait a second.
He's gonna grab.
I'm just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Dang, this is making
It's
a
like
lot of
low.
noise.
Ooh, boy.
I mean, they're not zombies. Well, you're
Oh.
unconscious.
Oh, feels bad.
And I'm all sad.
Lawrence's
Like-
grade has increased to a B plus.
Ooh, memory. Oh,
Memory
no,
of
it's
6.
just 6. Telling me where to go. Even in the TV world. Still a lot of help.
Even in the TV world, she's not very focused and horribly violent. She's Janine.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, I'm really hurt. I can't jump.
Just watch at a certain point, the tall man just like throws her out of the TV and he's like, I can't. I didn't sign up for something like this.
I can't.
She won't stop playing ukulele.
It's the same 4 chords every goddamn time. What is she? Some sort of high school student?
It's kind of offensive. Jin.
I might be playing something from like a pet peeve of mine back in high school. It's like I respect anyone who can play the ukulele, but stop doing the same four chords in the same rhythm, please.
I don't remember what it was. It was definitely like one of the things I had set up though.
No.
Ooh.
Oh, they're all turning towards you.
Oh, I don't like that.
All right,
Are
make
we
your way to
weak?
the
Are we
building.
gonna succumb?
Go to the building. Go forward. Oh, fug. There he is.
Still...
Oh, and look,
The
all the
final
buildings
showdown.
wobbled.
Oh, I'm on my knees.
I am your son.
Oh, just floating away.
Oh, you're about to explode?
My super...
Oh!
Oh, was I
We
supposed to do
just failed.
something?
Yes, I think you were supposed to do the same thing as you were doing with the TV, but you just chose not to.
Well, listen, I thought we were still in the cinematic. It got me there.
The thin man was like, stupid kid.
There. That's it.
Oh my god, you fucking crushed him.
Oh my god.
Oh, he's coming back
am
up.
Powerful.
You ready to do it again, I guess?
I have anti-TV powers.
Anti-TV
No.
Oh.
There. No, go back.
There you go. Oh, it keeps changing.
Oh, and you gotta hold, and you gotta readjust.
Chin.
Oh, his hand is telling me where to go.
Dude, you're demolishing these buildings.
He's coming back one more time.
One more time. You telegraph your attacks, or you fool!
All these buildings with wobbling is just so weird.
Ooh. Oh,
What? Again?
About to
Okay.
say,
Oh, he's...
this is a video game. It's rule of threes. You can't do it again.
It seems like he's particling away.
Ooh, and he collapsed.
Is the signal off?
No, now the signal is yours.
Oh, I gotta do the thing again.
The music
become the
dying down
baddie?
because Lawrence isn't doing anything.
Is he bringing it closer?
I think he's trying to
God.
fix it. I think he's putting everything back.
No, I'm pushing everything away.
Yeah. Oh, now you're here.
We're right in front of it.
Ah,
Is this
I
the
could
big
teleport
tower?
like him now.
I think so. I said it was coming closer.
Something other than blue.
Can we get the bag back?
You're right.
No, I think he teleported.
Well, we teleported away. Dang! You know,
Dang, I
good
like
thing
that
that we
bag.
got
Wait, go to the
mailman
pause
hat.
menu and put on a different hat.
It doesn't
settings
have
different?
it.
Should be
They got
settings.
it.
But it said in the pause menu you could.
Yeah, I know. I think they realized it's like, hey, we're not gonna let them put the hat back on
Advanced.
at this point.
Advanced.
No!
No! Controls. Dang.
Put on hat. Don't know. Aw, man. Alright, well.
Put on hat L4. What?
L4.
Yeah.
You have to press L2 twice. No, you have to do
Yeah.
L3 and L1 at the
L3
same
and
time. To do L4.
Healed.
Paled. Yeah.
Hmm.
So I guess this is the last level.
Ah.
Oh, it's
and
the door
this
from the beginning.
It's the big long hallway.
big schlong hallway.
It's the same like eyeball door that was in the first game.
And it's also similar music to the ending of the first game, I think. Maybe?
This does feel like
Oh, dude, the
finale
chromatic
vibes.
aberration's intense. All right. Okay.
mine.
Lawrence. I want this one.
It's cool red car.
Oh. All right. The game's like, no,
Okay.
you go this way instead.
It's like, oh, you're bringing your toy car? Let me show you another way. Oh. Ooh.
Now we
Okay.
could just teleport through doors?
Well, I mean, we're in that building.
Also,
I don't know.
we do
I don't
have
know if this is
teleporting
the. It is
cars
kind
now.
of the same thing as the TV. Now that you mention it,
It's up a lot quicker.
because this is gonna be that door right there, I assume. Nope. Oh.
Ooh.
Whose shadow is that?
There's an eye on the door? Or the wall?
That's true. His eyeballs a
That
lot.
is true.
Oh, go backwards. Go the other way. Yeah. See, there you go. I was like, whose shadow was that? It was ours.
It's mine. Go backwards again.
No. Now go back. Never mind. Maybe just go towards
Oh.
the screen.
Well, it's weird. Never mind.
Nope.
Oh, no. Music is definitely louder here.
Maybe you go to the...
Your particles are being pulled through it, so I guess you have to go through. But you just come out there. And now your particles are being pulled through again, so maybe go back?
Right,
Maybe go
maybe.
whichever way you hear the music?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
and now
how
your
the other one
particles
is
are
moving.
leaving, so now you go this way.
Yeah, I'm guessing it is where the music is.
There you go.
Yeah.
Neato.
No?
That one. I like that one
Yep.
more with the Laffy Taffy door.
Or
I'm
is
gonna
it
check if this
the...
is louder here. Nope.
I
This
don't
one
think
for
so.
sure. Teaching me game mechanics. This is the only one. Yeah.
I don't think so?
There
Oh,
you
never
go.
mind. I do be wrong, though.
Alright, I got that audio clip now.
I could be wrong though.
Oh,
Oh,
it's Shadow there.
wait.
Oh,
that's
it's
mine.
you. Again.
Just do it again.
Oh, and
Oh.
the door is open slightly now. Push it.
But I don't hear it.
Push it.
Yeah, I don't hear it. So
Push it.
No, shh. First we gotta look and then we do that. Oh, from here.
Robbie, you can't go through. I think you have to push it from the other side, right? 'Cause you
And
can
then
see your
go through
shadow.
that door?
Yeah. So you push through, you'll come out that door, and then you just turn around and come back.
Or yeah, look, you're just opening that other door. So stop. Don't go through. Go to
See?
the other way. Okay.
all right.
Who's the video game man? It is me. I'm the video game boy.
Bottom right.
Indeed.
Man, I thought this place would be a lot more like business.
Yeah, and it's more musical than I thought.
And
lot
more
more music
colorful than I
interesting.
thought.
It's very magenta, which I thought was weird. I thought they would do like CMYK.
Huh,
There
they
you go.
just...
You put it in the closest door. Oh man, all right.
So many doors.
Wait,
I
could
don't like.
even-
I don't super like this though, because what if somebody's playing this and they're deaf?
There's a visual aid, yeah.
Is it the particles, like
Oh.
I was saying?
Yeah.
Probably.
It seems like it's both. Because I was also thinking that, like, there's no way that you would figure this out.
If you were
Without,
like
uh,
hard of
Maybe
hearing.
see if there's another
Yeah.
door that has a thing.
Yeah, I was
Well,
about
Lawrence,
to
'cause
say
you
I
can't
might be
get
forced
back.
to just I wanted to test that jump just in case, but it looks like I do have to cross through one of these stores.
It's not that one. Do you have to restart the sequence? Is there any way
So.
before you go in? Is there anything you can do to like push to help you get across?
There's this big weird beam in the middle.
Do I just push the beam? I do
Yeah.
just push the beam. That's simple.
It's the same thing as when Saba was playing, and there was just that like one plank of wood that only Saba noticed. It's like,
Yeah.
what? Why?
Clearly not these top three, because the sequence seems to be the same every time.
Yeah, now it's this one. Now don't cross yet, yeah. It's right here. There you go.
There you go.
Alright, well, this is video games.
Yeah.
Puzzle games.
This do be video game, though.
I was surprised. I thought we were at the end, but no, that we had this whole segment left.
Yeah, about to say, because it was very reminiscent of the ending of the first one, where, you know, 6 turns into, like, a shadow demon and sucks everybody's souls out through their eyeballs.
Oop.
Oh, it's her. It's 6's music box.
Except way bigger this time.
Oh!
Whoa.
Hi, 6. You're doing great. You have 8 joints on your finger. She's gonna eat you, be careful.
It's me, buddy. I am.
Can you call to her?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Saba.
We haven't had to use that in forever.
Yeah.
It seems like though she's... No, she's like, no.
Yeah,
Come
I'll
on.
stay further away.
Oh, Saba! Oh my god! Saba's video game, man.
Oh.
I can't believe it. God, she does look so fucked up.
Oh, yeah, I
No,
do feel really
she's
bad
beautiful. Like,
for her. Are we trying to take her with us? I don't think we can do anything with that. I think it's too big.
probably.
Can you go through the door and take her with you? Or can you go to where she was just cowering in the corner?
Probably.
I forgot that there was a mechanic to call.
Wait, why do I have a hammer? Don't make me do
Oh,
this.
break her hand.
No!
Yeah, break her fucking hand, dude.
I
No,
feel
I'm
like...
gonna break the
But
You have to
Or-
smash the music box.
I don't want to smash the music box,
Oh.
though.
All right, you
Feel
have
like
the
that's-
choice:
Only
either
thing
the
that's
music
been
box
helpful.
or her hand.
No, or go through the door. I don't know. We can do something else.
Smashing the door it is.
Nah, see, you guys are both nerds. You gotta smash her hand. Smash her hand
Why the fuck would I smash her hand?
because it's either
You know
the
what?
hand or the music box, and the music is nice, and 6 is evil.
Just for the memes, I'm gonna smash the hand. Look away, Saba.
No!
You missed.
No, I think it's...
You
Oh,
hit her again.
dude.
6 is very
that possibly
patient with
be?
you. And she whap.
Like, hey, my arm's probably broken.
I think she would just do the same thing again and again. I don't know if there's gonna
No,
be
there's
Also,
definitely
times the charm.
there has to be an achievement here where she eventually gets so pissed she just fucking squishes you to death.
I'm sorry, 6, but this is for the achievement. And it looks to be the same every time.
Yeah, I guess so. Once again, I'll repeat:
Escalation.
6 is very patient with you.
Is that the suitcase she was in?
At the very
Okay.
beginning, yeah. When you found her in the woodsman's hut or whatever.
Yeah, well, there you go. Alright, sorry about this, 6.
Oh my god!
Woo!
Now she's gonna be super giant. She's the final boss. Well, door's open.
Call her?
Oh,
No, she seems mad.
She's mad. Oh no, I'm so
Lawrence,
sorry.
what have you done? Well, she got you.
Got me. I might have banked that corner a little
I
too
like
long.
I like Lawrence being like, "Come on," and she's like, "You bitch!
Oh God, Lord.
I'm coming for you."
All right. Sharp corner.
Ah, poor her.
Oh, what the flip?
Dude, the teleporter. Oh, get ready to jump.
Okay.
She's there.
Hi.
Lawrence, what are you doing?
I
Or just run.
made a mistake.
Got
Mine.
ya.
I was
That's
thinking
so
like,
bad for
should
her.
I slide? But like,
think you gotta
sliding
go
would
underneath
take
this.
Some time, yeah.
Cause she won't know and she'll open up the door. Because now that she's not a teeny tiny child, she can actually interact with this universe's door handles.
You fool! Of course, I would be hiding in a place where you would hide.
She
It
turns
peeks
around.
out.
Oh, and there's an axe to break that door open.
You see an axe?
Yeah,
Yeah.
on the door itself.
Oh, on the door itself.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels. Oh, you have to drag the crate. I was like, it feels too. No, that's not a crate. That's just the bottom of a thing.
Nah, he could just
Oh.
do this. He did this before. Yeah.
Wow. I'm surprised. That did not
wonder-
look like.
This might
You
make
could jump
noise.
Yeah.
She looks like a bird to me. Oh, dude, take the axe, and now you gotta chop her hands
Oh,
to get to the
no.
music box.
I feel bad.
Hi, Six. Oh!
Wow.
So what you gotta do now is you gotta get close, and you gotta prepare your attack, so when she goes to swipe at you, you just fucking... Oh, never mind, you can just leave. Coming up with the... Oh, never mind.
Oh. I was
Yeah, I'm like,
hoping
I
that would lead
don't
to
think
that,
this is a
like,
thing.
pink light with that, right?
Oh my god.
I don't think. I
Maybe
think
they-
it's very unlikely you're gonna hit her, but I mean, usually,
I mean, you do
guess
have
both
to.
die.
You do have to get the music box, obviously.
Why can't
Yeah,
we-
but I
why
mean,
can't I just
I'm
work with
wondering
six?
why though. I mean, obviously the
I don't think
didn't
that
really
this
have a
game
choice.
actually has. Well, I mean, it probably does, but it doesn't. It seems like the lore is esoteric, so it doesn't actually really matter. This music box
gonna-
represents something that clearly she's clinging on to, so by destroying it, it's like, okay. Get her mad enough.
Oh!
Oh, forgot about
oh, that was weird.
I called, and then she did a Dark Souls jump attack.
Hey!
Maybe set yourself up in a. So she's gonna come after you.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't.
Lawrence! I think she just goes forward. I think you can do it from here and be fine.
yeah.
Oh, she'll come after you and then you go through the door. Oh, you came out the other door!
My corpse.
You probably
Right.
need the axe.
So
though,
yeah,
right?
pick up the
Probably.
axe, call from here, and then go through. And now you can go and smash it.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Ooh! Lawrence, you're so devious.
What compliments?
She's going to be so upset with you.
I guess. I mean, the only thing I can think of is the reason why she's protecting the music box is because the music box is the only thing that kept her company at the hut.
I don't
That
know,
still
man.
does not make me understand why destroying music box means anything.
All right, now it's the boss fight again. Wait, go. If you go through that door, where do you pop out?
Yeah, let me see.
So you pop out of this side, but you can't really
okay.
climb up. So what you need to do is go back. Is there a way for you to get the axe? Oh, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just go up there. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna leave the axe. Oh my God. Oh, never mind.
Ooh, she is.
Wait. Can
Whoa,
you?
she
Can you
insta.
throw the axe, or is throwing the axe swinging?
No,
Uh,
the
throwing
throw
and swinging
option
is
is
the
the
same button.
yeah, it's the
I
same
did
button.
the same thing as last time.
Right,
oh,
but
I
you
would
can't
have
get
to
up
do it on
here.
the other side.
So I'm about to say, so
Oh,
do
no,
it,
no,
no,
yeah,
do it
start,
here.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do
do
it
it.
here.
No,
This
yeah.
side. Now go. Now go up.
And now you call from here. No, stop, Lawrence. Video games, remember? So
Lawrence,
like you were
got
right.
to breathe.
As soon as you go up the ramp the second time, call and she'll
Oh,
go to that
call,
side
and
and you
then-
wrap around.
Lawrence, you could just go through the door.
This also works, to be fair.
It does, but yeah.
Oh, it's not utilizing my teleportation.
So now go up here, yep. Call and then go through. And now you have enough time to
Sorry, dude.
swing and destroy it. Man, 6 really is the final boss, huh?
Yeah. Because that's the super tall.
It's not by her own volition, but
I don't know, man.
apparently.
It's 6, but she's like a big skull monster.
Dark Souls style.
No, it's this again.
Yeah.
Further this time. The furthest you have to travel. Adrian, what is this, Minecraft? Yeah?
Yes.
You can tell that it's Minecraft because Janine is here and she's upset. So there's the axe.
Okay.
So...
You
axe
can
is
probably
there.
jump from here.
Oh, no. Okay, so this one wraps around to the right-hand side, but then you can see that you can go up here.
Yeah.
Right?
You can go up here.
So I think you gotta... I think you can just... Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
you
call
gotta
from
do
here.
this.
And then go up. Yeah, call from here. Oh, but you have to grab this.
Well, go
I
go
gotta
pat.
Maybe I gotta call from that door again. Like a third time.
Makes sense. It is video games.
Yeah.
Can
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Wait, if I call
Oh!
here, then move this way.
what about the bottom right?
Go. You
By
mean to
calling
go?
from
You
there?
mean to go
Oh,
back
go
down?
to the bottom right. Maybe.
So call.
I don't know how
from
fast
here.
she is though.
So
Call
from
here.
Go across. Go up. Call from there. Go through. And then go
And then-
down and then call. Now here.
No, we're just going back to the
oh.
beginning again.
Okay.
I call from
Maybe
here.
maybe I
think
can't
I'm wrong.
grab the axe and swing in the same time, so I have to grab the axe in one
And then
in
and
one
then
of those
reset.
movements, in one of those loops. Yeah.
Can you climb up that ledge? Right now?
You're probably gonna swing at me if I let's see. Oh, see swings.
Yeah, you can get.
Oh.
You can get pretty close.
I'm not sure because you know there's an animation to like pick it up as well.
That's true. It is quite
Yeah,
heavy.
but-
But maybe
once I
maybe
grab it, I
distract
can
her from
just go
here.
down.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just
and jump up and grab it.
But you... Oh, and then just jump up. Oh, bring it down.
oh.
That's
no,
what. Yeah,
Lawrence. I
distract
think,
her from
I think,
bottom left.
I
I
think
see.
the-
I see what Sava's meaning now.
I think the combination of Saba and Mai's plan makes sense. Like, call her from here, go across, and then just climb up. No, just climb.
Oh, just.
Oh, well, you took too
okay.
long.
Well,
Yeah, but see, you took too long. But you get the... I think, because you can just climb up that ledge to grab the axe. So call her from here,
Yeah.
and then just go up. See? And now you can grab it and leave.
Pull it down. Pull it down.
Ooh, she's very bad. So
Alright,
now we have the axe, so you can just go up. No,
And
no,
call her
go
from
through.
where?
Go through, call her from the left-hand side, and then go through. Yeah, so call her from here. Call her from the left-hand side, then go up.
And then go up.
Yeah. So now it's the same thing we were just
Okay.
saying.
And call here. And here, and then I swing.
Yeah!
There you go.
50% Saba, 50% Zach. That's a 100% Lawrence executing properly. Alright. Okay, now she's huge. Lawrence, grab the axe. You gotta beat the shit out of her.
Ooh,
Also, there's a lot of flesh everywhere.
there's a lot of flesh. Oh.
Well,
I don't really know what I expected,
very
to be honest.
anticlimactic.
I thought it'd be like she gave up completely, and I would
No,
do that final
yeah, that's what
swing.
I was thinking. I don't know, maybe you have to, like,
She still
call
got
her
some
one
fight.
last time and be like,
Oh yeah,
girl, this is what
Maybe,
you
yeah.
need.
Once again, I forgot that you can call.
Now, is calling her a track or push her away?
Oh, it makes her.
Oh, it makes her scared.
Oh,
Oh,
Lawrence,
I thought I could call
I
second
think-
you
time.
yeah.
called again. You should have just swung.
Or you should have just been closer and called. I don't know.
No, I think he can call once and has enough time to swing.
Yeah.
Get a little closer. Tim Burton looking ass kid.
Move.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, it's imploding.
Is she changing back?
She's like, oh, you gotta do it again, quick. Okay,
Oof.
cool.
Yeah, she's back. Her relatively normal size.
She's still like twice your
Oh.
size and pissed.
Hi.
Is she gonna be mad at us? Can you run?
Run, go towards the light.
Drag her.
Make sure you
Oh,
grab.
she's running the other way.
Oh my God! Why wouldn't you go towards the light, you weirdo?
Well, I'm going with
No,
6.
not her. I mean,
Oh.
not you. I mean her. Oh, now it's just a bunch of like flesh.
Ooh, yeah.
blob.
That's big old flesh monster.
Is this really what the eyeball means? It's just this monster? Is that it?
Oh my god.
goodness.
Oh lord.
Dude, it's like me when I unbutton my pants.
Well,
Wait, what did you just say, Zach?
Nothing.
yeah, can you repeat that?
I didn't say nothing.
I still caught a little bit
I
of
was,
that.
I was in the middle of a jump, so I didn't catch all of it, but it was like, it's like me when something pants.
Unzip pants.
I didn't say unzip, I said unbutton. I was making a
Okay.
joke of like when you're at like Thanksgiving dinner.
You know what? I can respect that.
Oh my gosh.
This is the fifth chase
When you
sequence
got
in the game.
this. Or like
Oh,
she's gonna leave you
move.
behind.
I mean, he's
Oh,
not. I
you
mean, if this is
shot
a.
pass.
Oh, she fucked you.
Every step I take brings me
Oh, she's
closer
gonna catch
to
you.
Mordor.
Yeah.
Or she's gonna let you go.
Oh my God, could
I
you
know.
imagine? Oh my God.
6, I know
Oh,
I dropped your
no.
music box, but please.
Aww.
Oh,
I knew we were gonna die.
Who would have guessed that 6 was a villain? Wait, are you now playing? Oh, is this still cinematic? I thought it'd be really funny if
still
you were suddenly
cinematic.
playing as 6.
Dude,
It's-
don't we control the TVs? We could have just turned it off. Revenge.
am I
Sounds. Noises.
alive?
I mean,
Alright.
you're alive. You're just now in goo world. And you look,
Okay, well,
because of like the forced perspective, you look fucking minuscule.
also incredibly mad.
Sorry, depth of field. That's what I mean. It's good to be just like a big eyeball with a mouth, and the mouth is gonna go, "Hello, welcome
Yes.
to Little Nightmares 2."
No, it's another wooden door with an axe. Like, wait a second.
It's another boss fight.
Ooh, hello.
Sit in the chair.
Are we gonna turn into the man now?
I guess you're the tall man now, yeah.
They call me the short man.
It's me, the short man.
I am standing on this like a throne. Oh.
Okay.
Can't move just yet.
Do they really call him Mono because he ends up alone at the end of the game?
He's growing up.
Oh, he's gonna turn into the tall man.
Oh yeah, it looks like I'm all staticky too.
Oh, and do you think that's why the tall man was constantly like stealing kids? Because it's just Mono and he's lonely.
Oh no.
Oh man.
This is a big old time loop. Man, these kids really grow big.
It's true.
I would say that I wish I had their genes, but their genes also include 8 joints in their fingers.
That is also true. And also his jeans are very long. I don't think they fit you.
True.
Wow.
There you go.
I wonder.
Where do you pick up the hat? Do you just
I
get the
know.
hat for growing up?
Wait,
Yeah,
the chair also grew?
Yeah, the chair got bigger too.
we are massive.
Also, if you look at his face, he vaguely looks like Bill Nye. What did that?
Oh,
Why
and
did,
then the door's
but-
gonna close.
But why the hell do I care about the Thin Man? Like, why do I give a shit?
I wonder, cause like the collectibles last time, like they weren't really, or
Oh,
like
the
collecting the
hallway.
gnomes, they didn't really change the outcome. But
I don't
Like,
think
there was
I
an
don't think
addition?
collecting the memories really would do anything for this either. This seems like a pretty well and shut ending. Because the
yeah,
only thing that
normally
could the
they
only thing that
acknowledge what
could
you
have
did though.
the only thing that could have theoretically changed this ending is whether or not Six betrayed you. Maybe
No,
that's
yeah,
why.
I'm
Maybe
just
that's why.
saying
Maybe that's why the Thin Man was stealing people, not because he's alone, because he's like, "Fuck you, Six." I'm so pissed. How dare you become a death god?
I'm just saying because normally they at least acknowledge the
Signal
you
interruption.
collecting like the gnomes in the first one. So I'm like,
Yeah,
well,
I guess so.
that's why I was like, I thought it was a little weird because I'm like, well, why didn't you acknowledge the collection this time? Like,
I don't know.
is there another purpose?
I am going to succinctly say that at least my interpretation is that, or my assumption rather, is that getting more collectibles would not change the end in any
I
significant
can look
way.
this up.
I don't know. I guess we can all talk about Little Nightmares for
Yeah.
Little Nightmares 2, because this game was neat, but I still hold the same opinion that I had before, where it's like the first game felt a lot like a fairy tale or a fable, so a lot of the logical inconsistencies like you could overlook because it's a fairy tale, right? Or it felt like one, at least to me. In this one, based purely on the fact that Six was there, like because this was not an independent story, because they had Six there and they were constantly making references to things in the first game, that implies that this game is supposed to be more informational and not a fairy tale, because fairy tales don't really have prequels in that way, right?
Right.
So like if Six and nothing else, like if this was just a completely new game, like with new characters and the new enemies with no references to the other game, I think I would like this game more. Almost.
Yeah, that's fair.
Apparently, there is a secret ending that
Oh,
has to do
yeah?
with the kids,
Yeah.
Kids.
and apparently there's total of 18 of them, so we definitely did not find all of them.
So you're
But what
saying
about
that
the
by
hats?
so you're saying that according to what you're looking at, by collecting all of the like children who were stolen by the Thin Man, you would get a different ending.
Yeah, because I'm like looking there. It says the secret ending is short.
Dude, there was like that list that you just saw was the list of production babies. There was like fucking 6 Zeldas in there.
That's a lot of Zeldas.
Okay, so the same thing still happens. Well, do you want me to just like kind of tell you?
Yeah, just tell us.
Yeah.
So apparently, so if you find all of them, what happens is blah 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 blah. No, where did I just read? Tell me what I just read. Okay, 6 emerges from a TV set, confirming that she safely escaped the Pale City. Suddenly, a glitched version of 6 appears in front of her. As the two stare each other down, the camera ever so slightly pans to a picture of the maw.
Which
Glitch
is
6
the
disappears.
location from the first game.
Yeah, and then Glitch 6 disappears and we cut to black.
So the secret ending confirms that it's a prequel. Or maybe a side story, because if there's a glitched version and an image of the maw, maybe it's 2 different 6s. That being said, I don't know, man.
Okay.
How do you feel about it, Lawrence?
That scene where you're hanging on to 6 and
And she drops you.
things get dramatic and she drops you. That's the thumbnail that I saw on YouTube. Not the image from the game. It's more of like a drawing.
Yeah.
But the title was like, spoilers. Don't trust 6. I'm like, that's you. You don't say spoilers, and then show me the thumbnail and the title all in the same go. So it.
I mean, it's quite
feel like
interesting because it's
yeah.
her thing is really subtle, right? Because I
In
mean,
what way?
obviously she's a bit warped, right? But so far, like throughout the game, really none of it was directed towards you.
I'm about to say she was violent
So-
in general, but she was never really violent towards you because you two were helping each other.
So that's
And
why I
then-
feel like it's a little bit off to me. I mean, I get it because we've been talking about it and because we know 6 from the other game.
From the first game.
Yeah.
I wish that they gave a little bit more of an explanation as to why her music box mattered at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's
I
like,
felt real
I was
bad.
thinking about it and I was like, okay, are you doing this to save her, right? Because clearly she was like warped at the end, right? Like she had been transformed into some sort of monster. Were you trying to save her by like destroying the music box? Which, you know, Saba was like, oh, well, it was like, it might have been like her only companion or whatever. Which, why was she in the Hunter's Lodge? Like, why
I mean,
was she
regardless of that, in my mind, I'm like, well, still, why is the music box the bad thing?
Well, that's sort of what I'm asking when I say, like, why was she in the Hunter's Lodge? Because it's like, maybe if we knew why she was there, it would make a little bit more sense as to where the music, like, why the music box matters.
Maybe.
I don't know. Because you'll recall that when you rescue her from the thing, because the door was physically locked, you had to use a key to open the padlock to let her out. And then, like, she
No, I thought
leaves-
we axed the
We
door.
axed the door.
Oh, you did axe the door, sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, oh, right, and she was scared because you were... I forgot about that. And but then she, like, you know, she quickly turns around and, like, becomes, like, an ally or whatever. And then you use her music box to, like, I think you, like, throw it at a piece of wood, and then that's it. And then you never look at it again.
I tried to carry it with me, but I couldn't take it back up the stairs.
Right, exactly. And so it's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
okay. So, did it matter? Because if it mattered, she didn't really seem to care all that much.
Yeah. He only cared about it like real hard after he was turned into big old
Yeah,
monster.
And yeah, the only reason I like speculated about that in the first place was through like inference of like, well, if she's just trapped in that room and that's the only thing that makes noise, then inherently it's like, I guess it's the only thing to keep her company. But
But I mean, like, I hopefully we can both agree that that's conjecture. Like, that's not something that the game seems to have put forth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, because clearly, like, the choice of giving her a home, like, because she made that music box, right? Because it was made out of like a fucking tuna can. So it's like, I don't know. It's strange.
It's like I think it was overall good, but for me there was just a little bit of disconnect.
A little
And I
bit.
think
A little bit.
a little bit. Well, I can't. None of this makes sense, Zach.
I'm not saying it. I'm not saying none of
Yes.
it makes sense, and I'm not criticizing you necessarily for saying like, oh, it was a little bit like disconnected from each other or whatever. It's just like, I don't know. I felt like this was a lot less cohesive overall. Cause like, why did we do all this stuff with the teacher? I
think
guess
the teacher was just in the way, yeah.
I guess
Well,
well
it's
so
not the same
I
as
guess
the
that's what
first
I was
one?
just I guess that's what I was just about to say, where it's like, okay, so I guess Mono's, because Mono's like stuck in a time loop or whatever, right? Because I guess you can just travel through time through the TV signals. And so it's like, okay, he starts in the forest, which remember, he just started in like a grassy patch. Actually, wait, no, sorry, he comes
No,
out
he
of a
came
TV.
out of a TV.
He
Yeah.
came out of a TV first. So, okay. How? I guess. And then from moment one, his objective was to get to the Pale City?
He was just trying to run away, I guess.
Run away
Was the
from
thing?
what? The TV?
If he was trying to run away from the TV, why would he go to Peel City, the city of TVs?
Exactly. So it feels like his objective from moment one was to stop the was to stop the Thin Man? Or because otherwise, why would he be doing anything? Because, like, you could argue it's like, oh, well, they wanted to get to a safer place, right? And that
Right.
sort of makes sense, right? Because in the forest, there's traps everywhere and there's a hunter, but then they fucking shot the hunter, so he's not a problem anymore.
I would actually tend to maybe agree with that, because thinking about the first game, right? Six opens up in like a really enclosed space, so for her it would make sense to kind of like see where she is and kind of like get her bearings. And
But
that's
this
what
isn't a
leads to
sequel.
everything, but well, no, I know, but like comparatively in terms of like making sense in terms of
Are
like,
you, so you're
narrative-wise.
implying, like, because the ending that you just told us, the secret ending, seems to imply, like, parallel timeline sort of stuff, like, not prequel, not sequel. And so it's like, are you saying that she's, like, claustrophobic, or has, like, the natural tendency to, like, go out and explore?
Well, maybe not to like that
Because if
degree, but
if that's the
it's-
case, why does she turn into a death god at the end of the first game?
Because I thought it was mostly, well, no, I'm talking about, because we're talking about reasons for why Mono, like, ran away from, like, the cabin and stuff, and I'm like, that makes less sense than, let's say, her waking up in, like, a small enclosed space and like, leaving that.
You're talking about in the first game, or in this
In
game?
the first game. In the first game.
Well, I mean, because the thing is that in the first game, when she wakes up in that room or whatever, and she like leaves, what else is she supposed to do? Like, is she just supposed to stay in that room?
No, and that's exactly what I'm saying. So I'm saying the purpose of her leaving makes more sense than Mono.
So are
leaving
we?
the
So we're
forest.
in agreement.
Yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
You were saying
I'm
it.
just-
You were saying
I'm
it in a
supporting
tone of
your
like,
point.
no, this makes sense, and I'm like, okay, sorry. So never mind. So we're in agreement
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like, it makes less sense for Mono to get on a door and go to the Pale City.
Yes, what I was saying was to further
Okay.
support you. What you were
Thank you.
saying.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
But yeah, I don't think. I mean, he could have stayed after shooting the guy.
Because that's the thing. Like, unless they established, because if I recall, and I do have the video recording, we don't actually see Mono come out of the TV. He just wakes up and the TV's smashed, right? It would almost make more sense from like a lore perspective to have the game open up on just the TV sitting out in the middle of the wilderness, and then the pale man like goes to like grab him, but Mono like jumps out of the TV, and then the TV explodes, you know? Because then it would be like, I get it. Now from like square one, I know that Mono is like trying to fight this Thin Man, who is him. I don't know, man.
Yeah, but it's interesting, the idea of, like, the time loop, because, I mean, did like, the TVs establish ever going back in time?
No.
So,
Well, they could have. We actually don't know that.
we don't know, or
Because
maybe
there was no way to actually tell whether or not you were hopping back and forth through time. It seemed pretty obvious that you weren't, because, like, you know, Lawrence did those puzzles where he would turn on a TV and the lady would still be standing there when he hopped through again.
Because I think it does make sense that the tall man was mono, but maybe, like, the tall man was just a previous kid who ended up the same way.
Like it's a mantle that any kid could just take up,
Or be forced to take up. Maybe they suffered something and, like, negative feelings consumed them.
But once again, that's like the thing, right? Because like in the first game, it kind of makes sense that Six becomes like a death god, because that is what the matron was. Like that's all the matron was trying to do, was to like have people live the lavish life on the Maw, and then she would consume their souls, right? Like that's what she was doing. And so it kind of makes sense that that's what Six would become. In this case, it's like, what the fuck was the Thin Man doing? Like, he was kidnapping kids, but if he was kidnapping kids, why was literally everybody in the Pale City, like, brainwashed? Except for, like, a teacher and a doctor.
Yeah, this... unfortunately, when you have this kind of... I mean, they did really well for the first one.
I'm about to say,
like, these kinds of stories are very hard. You have to, like, catch all the nuances, and...
I'm about to say, if we played it again, we'd probably pick up on a lot more stuff. We also didn't do the thing with the fucking, the envelope, like the letter, to push it through the thing, which was weird. What the fuck was that about?
Yeah, was that another collectible? Because we've never seen anything like that before.
I'm about to say, so there was the lost children, and then the hats, and then was there also envelopes to deliver? I don't know. I guess so, maybe.
Maybe it was just a red herring, but if so, that's annoying.
I doubt that it was a red herring, because no, video game developers don't do that, right? You don't waste time on an official release with red herrings, unless it's like a mystery, it's like a mystery game. But like, I don't know. I really feel like, just to reiterate one more time, I really feel like this game is still cool, like it's still like a neat game, but it definitely is a lot less satisfying from a narrative standpoint, purely because it is non-mythical, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. I don't know. Sala and I talked about it, and I know I specifically asked you, Lawrence, but I think I might have then immediately interrupted you. What were your thoughts on this?
Well, my memory on the first game is not really that great, unfortunately, so that's why I took the back seat while you guys were finding the connection between the two. If I was to look at this game myself, I think I just really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. A lot of
definitely
it had some cool shit in there.
Yeah, like the hospital, the locations were really
interesting. The hospital 100% was my favorite part of the game. Because that was so neat.
Yeah, that part.
Like, World War I prosthetic fucking mannequins that like chase you when they're in the dark. Like, that's so cool.
I think that was even more interesting than the boss of the thing. And I think it's exactly your point. Remember where you were like, well, the gimmick of the boss probably didn't pan out for the entire thing. And I'm like, you're probably 100% right, because the mannequins and the hands was way more interesting, I would say.
Yeah.
Right, because the boss is the fat man.
He was just a fat guy that crawled on the ceiling. And sure, it like looked weird and it was like kind of spooky, but I almost feel like, to be more aesthetically like cohesive, I almost wish it was just like that dude's head on top of like a mannequin spider body that was crawling on the ceiling.
Yeah.
You know, like that would make a lot more sense, at least to me. Otherwise, the doctor was just kind of like a dude.
Well, how about this? Let's do like a little rundown. So like we started off in the woods,
with
the huntsman.
Yeah.
Which I was like, the atmosphere was really good, but then I do agree with us talking, Zach,
but it was cool.
That like if they had stuck with the woods versus switching just to a different thing, because it kind of felt pointless then. If you get like my meaning, like we had cool environment.
They needed a narrative reason for why you start in the forest. Because it makes sense that you kind of go from a forest to, like, an urban environment, but then you stay in the urban environment for the rest of the game. Like, you don't go to a different location. Because, like, in the first game, and Lawrence may or may not remember this, you start in, like, living quarters, and then you go to, like, a kitchen, which is, like, very unique, and then you go to, like, the serving area where all the, you know, people are gorging themselves on food, and then you go to, like, the attic, which is spooky as fuck, you know? Like, it's one cohesive environment, but they look very different. Whereas in this, the forest was unique, the classroom and in my opinion, the apartments were very similar.
Yeah,
how many holes were punched in ceilings in the apartment section?
The same amount in the school.
Well, and also if you like think about it too, everything is self-contained within the city. The after the forest. Right?
Yeah, it's
and
just
the same with the first game. Everything's just encapsulated within the maw. But like this, you just come from like this separated forest and then just spend your whole entire time within spaces inside the city.
Well, because it's like the thing on the maw was that the places that you go to make sense. And I said this last week when we were playing, but the first game felt like Spirited Away. You know, because it was a location that was like a business, and it had all these crazy, like, interesting things. Because you go to the boiler room in the DLC, you go to the flooded section of the maw, and it's like super interesting, you know. Whereas in this one, it's just kind of, I don't know.
Well, you're right. Like, what is the purpose of like the tall man collecting kids?
Precisely. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because in the first game, the matron who runs the maw, she's doing all this to collect their decadent souls and to eat them, so that way she can like maintain her youth or whatever. And that's like fucking children's fairy tale 101. You know, like that makes a lot of sense. Whereas what is this guy doing? I guess because of the time loop, he's looking for Six. Quote,
see, that's
unquote,
the thing. I don't actually
fucked
know.
him over.
But that's also speculating if the tall man is always a mono, right? So I really like it's. I'm also a bit confused. It's like, well, why take the rest of the children? Does it give you power?
Well, if the tall man was looking for Six, why would he then go after Mono?
Exactly. No idea. So there's too, like, it feels like there's too many things where it's just like, oh, like in the first game, it feels like a lot of these questions would be answered by, oh, it's a fairy tale, right? Which is not super satisfying, but more satisfying. Whereas in this one, I feel like my answer to a lot of these questions is, it's a video game, which is the least satisfying version of this question. But
I mean, overall, it's a decent like prequel, I guess.
I don't even think it's a prequel. It's like a sidequel.
Sidequel.
Whatever it is.
No. But I mean that's sort of what I mean. Where it's just like, because I know Saba, you were like you had said multiple times like, oh, it's kind of cool because like it seemed like the first game they were done and then they made this one. I would like to remind you, at least from what I understood, they didn't want to make Little Nightmares 2. They said that they weren't going to make another one, and then a publisher approached them with a fuckload of money and was like, hey, we want you to make Little Nightmares 2, so they did.
Oh, okay.
I mentioned this to you before, and you were like, I don't know, it seems kind of cool. And I was more or less reserving judgment until we finished the game, where it's just like, I don't know, this game seemed a lot more generic than the first one. It just kind of had like, I don't know, fucked up weird stuff. Like, do you remember what the designs of the bosses were in the first one? Where they
I remember the chefs. I think the chefs.
Well, you remember do you remember that the chefs, like, their fucking skin didn't fit on their body?
No, they were wearing like masks.
Right, even their arms and their like torsos, if you paid attention, they like shifted around like it was a bodysuit, you know what I mean? And so it had this really interesting thing of like, oh, that's not a person, that is a person pretending to be a person, and that's scary in and of itself.
Or the blinded like janitor, right? Like you actually saw like he was into like, I don't know, making dolls, or like it almost felt like he had somewhat of a personality,
right?
Even if very vague. So
but and then you look at this, you look at the designs in this one, where like the teacher, I think the teacher was probably the creepiest boss. Like, I definitely think the hospital was, like, the most effective area in general.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the
Yeah.
teacher was the most creepy boss design. But even then, when you looked at her, like, her face looked like it was paper mache, and so I thought they were going to do the same thing, right? Where it's like she was wearing a costume, but underneath she was like some horrible monster. But then, like, there were several times during her section where, like, her eyes would move and her mouth would move appropriately. And I'm like, oh, so never mind. She just looks like that.
Yeah.
Because in the
definitely
first
can
game when
see,
you're going
yeah.
up in the first game when you're going up against the chefs and they like roar to like chase after you or whatever, their mouth doesn't move properly because it's not actually their mouth, you know? I don't know. It's so strange.
I definitely see, if you were saying, if what you're saying is true, that they only wanted to do the first game, then I can definitely see, because, you know, they created the first game on purpose, so they put a lot of depth into it.
I like it
Yeah,
when
on
people make like world class like indie games by accident.
Yeah. So I was like, I agree. So it was pretty in depth. Like, it had depth to it. So then, if they were kind of forced to make the second one, it's kind of just like, well, like, we pulled out all the stops for like the first one. It's like, well, how do we like do the same thing again, but have it make sense?
I would loop back around to the first thing I said when we started this discussion. If this game, Little Nightmares 2, was only associated with the first Little Nightmares game in name alone, like if 6 wasn't there and if they stopped making references to the first game, I think this game would have been great.
I can probably agree with you. It's like
maybe
stories
make the
of little
story a
kids.
little bit more cohesive or something, right? Just a little because we mentioned it, right? The idea of like, did the TVs ever suggest that there was like time travel or whatever? I would have loved it if the entire game took place in the Pale City, but the idea was that when you went from section to section, you were actually going forward in time. So like when you first show up in the Pale City, it's like a village in a forest, right? Which is where you get the huntsman. And then the TV takes you a little bit further, and it becomes like colonial era, and that's where like or not colonial, but like a little bit after that, and that's where you're fighting the teacher. You go a little bit further, and now it's like World War I, where there's like, you know, planes and bombs being dropped on the city, and that's where you're in the hospital. And then you go a little bit further, and then it's like modern day, and that's why everybody's like obsessed with their TVs and stuff like that.
I mean, that would be interesting. I was also thinking a little bit off from that too, is that, well, why not just make Little Nightmares, well, not that this is going to actually happen, but like a series where it's like individual kids' stories.
An anthology.
And then you could have,
yes.
yeah, and then like, or even like at the end, you could even culminate them, like they're all like little godchildren by that by a certain point, and then you just bring them all together for something like insane.
Like the thing, because in the first game, it was 6 versus the matron. Like, that's the overall thing, and she was stuck in her own fairy tale and had to beat the villain to become her own villain, right? Because that was one of the things that we established in the DLC of the first one, was that 6 is fucking horribly violent, and she's actually a terrible person. She just so happens to be the protagonist of a fairy tale that needs to win. Whereas in this one, yeah, I agree. I would have loved to have seen, like, Little Nightmares anthology where there's like 6, and then there's this one, which is mono, which has nothing to do with the first one. You know, it's just different self-contained like stories, like fairy tale type things. I think that would have been great. All right. Well, I didn't expect this to take 2 hours, but it does mean we have about 3 hours. Well, we're going to take a little break in between, but it does mean we have about 3 hours of the Pathless. So before I close out a Little Nightmares, any final statements, Lawrence? Since Saba and I have been kind of trampling all over you in this conversation,
Well,
which never happens, by the way. Usually it's Saba getting trampled all over.
no. I think I just said what I needed to say anyways. Which is that, yeah, the story doesn't really tie in all that well, but I just enjoyed playing it, plain and simple.
I think that's pretty fair, right? It's like it's almost, and obviously Little Nightmares is not even remotely close to this, but it's sort of like how even a bad Mario game is still a great platformer.
Right, yeah.
Right? Like, even if the story of this is lackluster compared to the first one, it's still, like, pretty fun to play.
Pretty fun to play, pretty absolutely terrifying.
Definitely.
Yeah.
There were so many parts where I felt myself getting so tense because I was like, Lawrence, no! That was good. So, as a final, like, thought before we take a short break here, like they did with Little Nightmares 1, I will remind you, they have already put out a statement saying we are done with Little Nightmares. We are not doing Little Nightmares 3. They have said that straight up. However, the intellectual property of Little Nightmares as a franchise is owned by Bandai Namco, and Bandai Namco has expressed interest in finding another studio to make Little Nightmares 3. Because apparently Little Nightmares 2 didn't sell as good as the first one, but definitely sold well enough to elicit a third.
Man, oh man,
Yeah,
I don't even know where they would go with it though. Like,
And so that's what I was about to say. That's what I was about to ask. So because like the first one was once again like a fairy tale that took place on the mall.
Right.
This one was weird, but whatever. I don't know. What would they do with the third one?
I mean, if this was, let's say, this was a prequel, I don't know, maybe make a sequel instead this time for the
But once again, we reiterate that this is a side quel. It doesn't.
Yeah, no, and that's why I'm saying if the intention of this was a prequel, then yeah. I mean,
but it's not, is the thing. So that's like a non-answer, right?
Well, Zach, we don't know if it is or isn't.
I mean,
We can only speculate.
well, normally, like, George Lucas didn't make episode 1 and was like, and constantly when people were like, is this a prequel? He didn't go like, oh, I don't know, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Because that's what they've been doing here. Like, when Little Nightmares 2 came out, people, like, immediately started asking the developers, like, oh, is this a prequel? Is this a sequel? What is this? And they go like, oh, I don't know. What do you think it is? Which in my mind is like, oh, so it's neither. Which is sort of what I was saying when Lawrence started, playing this session again, where I'd accidentally seen like some stuff, and it's like, it's not a prequel, it's not a sequel, it's a sidequel. It's kind of Deltarune to Undertale. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking about it. It's like, I don't know. I would really like. I almost wish that they would release DLC for this that would make this its own independent story, like its own independent anthology type story. And then, like, if they do make Little Nightmares 3, I want that one to be completely independent too. Yeah. I want it to have nothing to do with the first 2 Little Nightmares. I want it to just be about a kid who's going up against a really scary adult. And that's another thing. If fucking the Thin Man was like the big bad from the very beginning, I wish that they would have like shown him or like mentioned him a little bit more, made him like a little bit more relevant. Like, remember when the teacher was like writing on the board and the thing was that you could only move across the creaky floorboards when her chalk was being really loud?
Right, yeah.
Excuse me. I wish that she was drawing the Thin Man.
Yeah. Or have more images of the Thin Man.
Yeah, like make it more clear that like, oh, the entire city revolves around this guy.
Yeah.
Also, what the
only thing that would connect the Thin Man to everywhere else is all the TVs that we would see.
Well, retroactively, right? Like, it makes sense where it's like, oh, because like even when we were in the forest, there were TVs that were shot that were hanging, which is another thing, by the way. What the fuck was up with the motif of things hanging? Right?
Like the hospital?
The hospital is the weirdest one, because like the TVs hanging kind of makes sense because it's like, I don't know, people want more TVs around, I guess, right? But like the hospital makes no sense. Like, why would you do that?
It's a very very much a safety concern if all the beds are tied up and hanging in a suspiciously large room.
Like, and then it's like, because
Or
once again,
cavern.
I'll remind you that, like, theoretically, the people that are in those beds are the people that need the prosthetics, right? But the
Right.
doctor hangs from the ceiling, and that's specifically a room where the ceiling can't reach the people because they're hanging.
I guess he
So
can
like,
pull
is it
height?
just there because it's neat?
Maybe.
I
Maybe.
almost wish that when you defeated the Pale Man at the end, because like when you were doing like the thing with the hand and you were just like crumpling him to dust, I almost wish that he died by hanging, or something, at the end, or like hanging became like more of a like visual motif towards the end of the game, because then I don't know, I guess it would make sense kinda. Well, it's like, oh, hanging's important for some
But I
reason.
mean, the boss is a little bit different than the rest of the bosses, right? Because he's connected via like the TVs itself.
No,
So
right, and that's what I'm saying, where it's just like, it wouldn't make sense for him to be hung, but it's like,
Yeah.
then why the fuck was everything hanging in the game? Why was it doing this? And also, I feel like this sort of like, at least to me, kind of retroactively ruined the like mystique of like the eyeball doors. Because that was like a big thing in the first one, and the eyeball doors just represented the fact that the matron was always watching. Like that's what the eyeballs meant in the first game. Whereas in this
Yeah.
game, it's like, oh no, it's just like a flesh monster, I guess.
Which, by the way, what the hell is that flesh monster?
That's what I was about to say. What the fuck was that? Why was
That
that
came out of
there?
nowhere.
Because that was technically the tower.
Right, you
Right?
were inside the
yeah.
tower, but like, but why? And also,
Yeah.
huh?
Yep.
Because like the Thin Man's thing was all about like TVs and I guess teleporting.
Like teleporting
Uh,
through the TVs, I guess.
Yeah.
Like,
But
so
then
did
you-
did the big flesh ball eye monster, was that supposed to represent all the people who like, because remember, people didn't have faces anymore, right? Like either
Yeah.
their faces were like puckered up to nothingness, or they just had a hole there. So was that supposed to represent all the faces and like eyeballs that the TV stole?
Could it be like somewhat of an amalgamation of all the children? Because that's pretty.
That's a lot of children.
That's a big
That's a
eyeball for
lot of children.
'Cause, I mean, 6 got warped, right?
True. She did
True.
get warped in there. She did become giant and have 4 elbows.
Yes, that's the only thing I
I don't know.
can somewhat think of. But
It's very strange. And then like the thing that I have to keep reminding myself is that, as Saba and I just argued about, I don't think that this is a prequel or a sequel. So technically, this representation of what the eyeballs mean could be totally different than the first game. Like, they might not tie into each other at all, but the idea, like the inclination in my mind that the eyeball door from the first game could just represent this weird generic flesh monster in this game is weird. Like, why? Maybe that's what it is.
weird.
Maybe because, like, once again, the first game was supposed to be like a fairy tale, and the eyeballs did represent the matron here. I wonder if they were like, eyeball motifs were a big thing in the first game. What else are eyeballs involved in? TVs. Let's make a sequel. You know? I don't know. All right. We're done with Little Nightmares. Stopping the recording. So, we're gonna take like a 5-minute break here, more or less, or like enough time for people to like grab food and drink and get chillaxed or whatever. I'm gonna ping Colin to be like, "Yo, are you coming to the Bathless?" And yeah, and we'll be back in a minute.
we'll resume in a
Alright,
minute.
cool.
All right, I'm gonna go do stuff.